Yes. Yes, we're back with this. I don't care, deal with it.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
And
We're okay. We have
the
a
aftermath
few
of
cans of food
Genesis.
and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately
We
survived.
survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
But when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Let's go.
Here. You're gonna need
Appreciate-
something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
I'm pretty sure this is where we get the bow that he has on his back. And then we unlock a new weapon.
Here, you take this. I can't use it,
Yep.
you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
And we get
Use
the
gun.
Deadeye.
We'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
Yeah, I never really got that.
Come
Are
on.
you actually
This
sometimes
way.
too old to learn? 22 arrows, assorted salt offal.
How are you holding up, Charles?
Match
I'm
speed with a
okay.
companion by
Apart from
holding
this
or
hand.
tapping X while riding near them.
Stupid
Your horse
mistake.
stamina
Still bad?
will not drain while
You'll be
matching
fine
your
in a day or
speed.
two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Careful. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way.
Yep.
Find some higher ground.
I thought you meant across the river.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that.
You
Just
better.
a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
We're out in the cold, trying to survive in the wilds. In the civilizations, in the wilds, civilizations. When I mean wild in the civilization, that means you're out on your own in civilization, and everything is wild. It's a very dangerous world out there, kids. It's not a video game. Even I can understand that. So enjoy being killed while you can, because it's really not gonna help
There's
you
some patches of grass here.
when you become an adult.
This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Yeah, because they need to get adjusted to their spot. Keep warm.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Deer. That mighty fight. Fat deer.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
Okay. We'll track them on foot.
Hunt for deer.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
How am I supposed to tell?
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Definitely not.
Focus.
Press L3 and RT3 to activate Eagle Eye. Yes.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Yep, if you keep on activating it, when it's about to, might as well drain out, then it recharges automatically. And it sometimes does that, if you do it too often. There's that mighty fine deer.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Take the shot. Good shot. Now let's try for another.
It's the deer. Attract an animal's attention by selecting call while aiming at it. This will give you a chance of a clean kill as they raise their head before fleeing. That was very slow and butchered. Look at you. I'm just sticking another one. Wait, did I get in its... I got in its butt. How did it kill it? When close, study an animal to discover information on it and quality. Pelt quality is reduced when average or poor kills. Get that arrow. Let's clean the blood. Are we just gonna leave that deer?
That didn't kill it. You should go finish it off.
You have to study it while it's still alive. White-tailed deer.
Go and use your knife on her. It'll be the quickest.
Yes,
Come on,
scoundrel.
Arthur.
Stop squirming.
Done.
Okay, that'll do it. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Your horse will respond to your calls as long as it is enraged. Continue to bond with your horse to increase the distance at which it responds to your whistling. Alright, I'm carrying something, so I can't use... Apparently I can't use one hand. Come here. Use. Get him.
Pretty good.
Let me eat something that'll increase my stamina. Canned peaches. Yep.
Come on, boy.
Meet up with Charles.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then. Let's head back.
I don't know if carcasses can be dropped off
Nice
at
work,
Pearson
Arthur.
at the
Should be
butcher
enough
knife
meat here
to
keep us
contribute
all
to
fed
gang
for a few
supplies.
days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
Yeah.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't
Yep.
going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
Or just pull them out.
Probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Hosea will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home,
Everything.
everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years.
Yep.
Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Literally.
I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Whoa!
Cut up here, off the trail.
The bear has spooked your horse. When a predator is nearby, your horse gets agitated. Hold L3 to calm it.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Ooh!
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, That ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too.
Yeah.
Maybe a few other things. Him and Hosea.
You unlocked rearing with this horse. Hold L1 and tap square when stationary to
Saved
perform
most
this
of
move.
us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Oh,
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Tough meat factor than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
and we're back. Horse buying increased level 2. Stamina increased to level 5.
I'm
gonna Let's get Taima go.
over here.
Health increased to level 4.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
All right.
Yep, they really had to go.
Well, well, well. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to
To avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have
Hold on,
done the
guys.
cheat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles. We'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there. Hurry up! I want to get this meat in the pot.
What? You said hot Cheetos!
Come on, don't make me skin both of these. Go on, Arthur. Come on, get that knife working.
Come on, say hot Cheetos first!
Time to skin this deer. Yes, 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 oh my mirror. Time to skin the deer. Oh yes, my friend. Time to skin the deer. Oh yes, my friend.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Yep.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
1 of 3 deer skinned. Master Hunter 1. So I need to find 2 more deers to skin. Copodium updated. White-tailed deer. 100% tracked 2 of them, killed 2 of them, and only skinned 1 of them, but yes, I did study it. The aftermath of Genesis. Alright, guys, we're gonna have to end it here. Bye, I guess.